Hello. So today I'm going to teach you guys how to connect to an MQTT broker, specifically the Hive MQ broker, and subscribe to it so you can see the messages that are coming in. So as you can see, I already have a lot of code. Not a lot of code, but I have code already written. This just saves time. What you want to do is you do want to create a button in your layout, right? You want to create a button. Make sure you give it an ID. Make sure you remember the ID as well. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we're actually going to build our gradle. So let's do that. And make sure we got everything we need. So we don't see too much red once we start coding. So here I'm gonna get rid of that. Compile line, it's kind of outdated. We're gonna sync that, but we also need to import a repository. Right? Okay. That should be good. If you're copying and pasting this from the Hive MQ, make sure you use the first one and not the second one. If you import the second one, it's gonna give you some problems. Right? First box, not the second box. Now let's work on our manifest right here. So we need to have the service here, and we also need we need to get some permissions in there. Right? Alright, next thing we need to do is we do need to initialize our client. Alright, so now we're getting to our coding part right here. Alright, let's import this. Need our client ID. Let me initialize the client ID. Client ID here. We'll have it to say it's XXX. And this. Okay, now let's create our MQTT client. Alright, we have it there. Get this done. And let's create our topic. Alright. We're going to do test topic Isaac. Alright, so now let me talk about what I just did. So let's talk about the topic first. So the topic, this is where we're going to be subscribing to. This is the topic where we're going to be picking up messages. This time too, let me give you guys an example of how the flow is going to go. So in order for us to subscribe and see messages, we first need to be connected. As you can see, we're not connected, so we cannot subscribe, nor I believe we can't publish as well. So we're going to connect first, and upon connecting, we can actually publish already, but we can't see messages until we subscribe. So once we're subscribed, then we can see incoming messages, or when I say incoming messages being broadcasted. All right, and our subscription is to a topic, and the topic that we're going to be working with is test topic Isaac. You could use your own or another one. This is just for testing purposes. In our client, we're going to be connecting to Hive MQ's public broker, and you can find it here at this URL. Right, this is just default. If you want to connect to a different URL, not too sure if it will work or not. If you change it, feel free to try it. Alright, so now that that's done, I believe we work on our connection method. Again, remember that in order for us to subscribe, we need to be connected first. So let's connect, right? Alright, we have that. Okay, let's import all our stuff in here. And all the rich should go away. Okay, looks like it. So here, so this method right here will only hit if we are successful. Same way too, this method will only hit if we do not successfully connect. But with that in mind, it sounds like successfully connect. Let me change my tag real quick just in case I don't have to leave my tag. Alright, so hypothetically say we do connect, then we can attempt to subscribe. Alright, now our subscription is going to be a little bit different than the way that they have it on the on MQTT's. I mean on Hive MQ's page. Okay, it's going to be a little bit different because we want to accomplish another thing. We want to be able to see the messages as they come up. We just don't want to subscribe only and not see messages. We want to see messages. So we're going to subscribe to our topic. Alright, and we're going to be at QoS0. Again, too, this isn't too pretty. This is just a quick little demonstration, and we can set this up to fit your needs. Alright, just first just get this to work, and then you could play around with it. Alright, so here, if the connection is lost, you can have a log come up, or some type of toast. Same thing right here. You could create a toast or a log. Alright, or whatever you want, you know, honestly. For this purpose, we're just worried about the message. Alright, we want to see the message. So here I'm just going to create a log so that way it just pops up. Right here we're going to put a tag in there, and then we're going to make it a little nice so we have a message. Okay, here we go. And then we're going to append our MQTT message to the end of this string. Message does not get payload. That's good. Right, so that's all we need. Alright, if you want, yeah, that's all we really need right here. Alright, well, let's make it so you can see the topic too, I guess, right? Wouldn't hurt. So I'm just gonna copy this, paste it here, switch this to not message for the topic, and then just append the topic to end. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna try to run this on the emulator, but I'm not too sure if it worked. I actually have not tried it on the emulator. Let's make sure everything's here. They come up. Alright, well, it's running. Let's pull up our log to see what we have. So as soon as we click sub, so we got some exception. Oh, it's because yes, I know why. Alright, so totally forgot to tell you guys this, but I have this line of code already on the side over here off screen, but you need to have this this line in order for your application to not crash once you hit the subscribe button. Yeah, I heard some people actually don't need it, but I do for some reason. Yeah, I've seen someone run their code without it, but yeah, you may or may not need it depending on maybe your API or something like that. But once we click sub, you see now it's working. Let's go to our logcat. It looks like we're connected successfully. Now let's publish a message and see if it comes up. All right. Here, you see, it came up perfect. Now let's change it to something else. Let's change it to hello world. See, and everything comes up just exactly how we want it to. Yeah, so if you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them in the comment section and or shoot me an email.